Hello everyone. Hi and welcome to the Tilda e-commerce webinar. Let me just check if everything is okay with our streaming. In the meantime, if everything is okay and you can hear and see me, please send me any comment in the chat. A plus will go. Okay, yeah, I can see that the streaming is fine, and here we are. So thank you everyone who is watching our webinar. Thank you for joining us. My name is Elizabeth and I am a content creator and producer at Tilda, and today I'm very excited to make this webinar about e-commerce on Tilda. I can see the first hello message in the chat. It's a hello from Washington DC. Hello Washington, and I'm very happy to have you here on board. I am now located in Brussels, so hello for Brussels. All right, so thanks again for joining us, and let me tell you what this webinar is going to be about and what are we going to do today. I will open something like this. All right, so this webinar today, during the webinar, I'm going to build an online store from scratch and explain step by step the whole process, from choosing the template, creating copy, descriptions of the products, to connecting payment services and going live. All right, if you're interested in other types of websites, you can find workshops that we did recently about multi-page website and landing page. They are all recorded and available on our channel on YouTube, Tilda Publishing, the one that you're using now to watch this webinar. So please, we're going to be very happy if you subscribe, because you will not lose the upcoming webinars and you will be able to watch the webinars we already did. Speaking about upcoming webinars, we are going to announce in the coming weeks new webinars on building educational platforms, such as online courses, personal brands, websites. Then there will be one about advanced web design using Zero Block tool, and so on. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also like this video or leave any comment. We'll be very happy for your feedback, because we are always trying to be better and looking for your feedback very much. All right. So I hope that everything is okay with the video, everything is great with the sound, and we are good to go. Great. So today's webinar is going to be great for those who are creating online stores, like fully fledged online stores with products and categories, as well as for those people who want just to sell individual products or services, such as a book that you wrote, for example, or a consultancy services that you offer. You can also sell this online, and you can make a website on Tilda to help you do this. All right. So there are many ways to sell online. As we know, there are social media, there are marketplaces, and so on and so forth. So why would you need a website as well? So there are two main reasons why a website is very important for to increase your efficiency and increase your profit ultimately. First of all, having a website increases trust for your customers. It's a very good thing. I mean, think about yourself when you're checking up for a brand that you have seen in the marketplace, and you want to check their website if they really exist. You really have these questions like, oh, do they have an address? Do they have a shop nearby me? Do they have an offline shop? And even if they are fully online, they need to have a website. So this is about trust. Another good reason to have a website if you're selling online is the expanding your online presence, because it is well known that the more marketing channels you have, your business now has, the more customers will see you, and ultimately more orders will be placed and more profit will be made. All right. So it's quite straightforward, but the more channels you have, the more chances are that you will get more profit, bigger profit. All right. So in the meantime, while I'm talking, I was I'm browsing through two websites that were made on Tilda and that are basically selling goods online. They're both online stores, and you can see how they are designed, how nicely they are presented. Let me put myself differently because I think I'm taking way too much of the space. And yes, that's better. So these are the examples of the online stores, and we're gonna create today something similar. Okay, so let me just, for example, here, if I want to buy a bag, what should I do? I can click pre-order. You can see there is a shopping cart over here. So I click pre-order, I go to my shopping cart, and I already added another product. I have 2 products in a shopping cart. I fill in the input fields required. I can choose the delivery options, and I can place my order. So it works. Yeah, I also have to read and agree to the terms and conditions, which is a very good thing that they have here on the website. And basically, yeah, it looks like any other online store or user experience on a marketplace that you might think of. Okay, so if I don't need a item, I just delete it from the cart, and it's deleted. Cool. So let's see why we are going to use Tilda as a tool to create an online store. Okay, so because we all know that there are other ways to do it, but why Tilda? So I will give you 3 very good options why Tilda is a nice. Yeah, thank you for nice comments, Shada. I read them all. Very nice. So 3 reasons why Tilda is a good platform for e-commerce. First of all, it is handy and not expensive. So why handy? Because you don't need to spend a lot of time on learning plenty of new information. You save your time, meaning you save your money, right? Because so Tilda is so easy, and the interface is quite intuitive, because the designers and the developers of Tilda, we are all our team, we are working hard to analyze the UX and UI patterns on the internet, and we are optimizing all the time how the interface looks and how you interact with it. Optimizing meaning that we take away all the unnecessary things, just leaving the minimal necessary things on the surface. And then after, if you dig a little bit deeper, you will see that there are a lot of features, and it's quite a powerful tool as well. So it's easy to enter, it's easy to start using it, and then it's very interesting to continue discover new things that you might not have noticed from the beginning. Okay, and yeah, Tilda is a block-based website builder, which means that you just use blocks, which are the small designs of the sections, and you build like Lego a website out of these blocks. Okay, you can also use templates. There are hundreds of templates, and there are also templates for online stores that I'm going to show you today. Another reason for using Tilda as your e-commerce platform is a very broad number of features and the possibility to scale. So what do I mean by that is that, first of all, there is a product catalog for 5,000 items that you can add. So even if you start from 10 or 20 items, you can keep in mind that in case your shop is going to grow, you will have an opportunity to significantly expand the number of products on your online store. All right, there are also integrations with the payment systems, data collection services, dozens of those. There is a built-in CRM, which is a very handy thing, and I will show you how to use it today. Then there is also a possibility to see the statistics, analytics, integrate Google Analytics to your website, and check the SEO settings. All right, and so the last reason why Tilda is great, because it's super fast. I will show you today that within 1 hour, we are going to create from scratch the fully functional online store. All right, so let's not lose our time anymore, and let's get going. So If you have the account on Tilda, you just click the login from the main page, which is tilda.cc. If you don't have the account yet, very good, you click this button sign up, you create an account, it takes just 1 second, then you can use your promo code and have 1 month for free instead of 2 weeks free trial that comes in with any for any account. Okay, and once you log in or sign up, you see this dashboard. So this is the dashboard with my project. So this is my account, and each rectangle represents a project. I have several of them. This green one is an email newsletter, and the white ones are the website. So I will go ahead and just start a new website right away. All right, so I click over here, start new website, and I name my website online store. I click create, and it's done. So another project has been created. Now I need to add a new page. In each website on Tilda, you can have up to 500 pages. So inner pages, okay? On one domain name, you can have up to 500 pages, which is also handy for online stores in case you are creating one page per product. This will help you a lot. All right, so when I click create new page, I end up in the template library, which is a place where you may spend some time admiring or just learning from the templates for all the occasions, from the home renovation, as you see, to veterinary clinics, psychotherapists, medical clinic, and whatever you can only imagine. So there are more than 200 templates. They're all free on Tilda. All right. To simplify navigation of the templates, I suggest that you use these categories because they are divided into several categories. Store, these are the templates just made for online stores, and we are going to use one of them today. Event, plenty of templates for event landing pages. Blog, blogging templates, wherever, for any blog, be it a personal blog, a travel blog, or corporate blog. The contact with a very nice link in bio templates for your Instagram, which is very useful thing. So you don't need to use any additional services for link in bio until that you can build a page in a couple of minutes from the template and add it to your Instagram account, which is also very important for any online store. Most probably you will have an account on Instagram. Forms, plenty of online form designs. Category Z is the category that contains templates for designers made on ZeroBlock, which is a design web editor built into Tilda. And my templates these are the templates that you can save and keep it for yourself. All right. So, but we are creating the online store, and I go to the store category. Let me choose an appropriate design for us for today. So I think this very nice template will do. Let me just give you a preview of this template. So you see there is a cover page with a menu. Then there is a description, like one phrase description, a women's collection with the product cards, men's collection, product cards, accessories, a special offer, special discount screen, then September lookbook and trends blog, shipping plans, contacts, and subscription form. Very good. I think this will be a nice template for us to start from. I click create new page and I am inside the editor. So this is how the Tilda editor looks like. Let me just give you a couple of words so that you understand how to navigate about it, how to navigate on the editor. If you see that if you move the cursor, if you move your mouse over the edge of each block, you will see this little plus icon, which allows you to, if you click on it, to go to the block library and add new blocks from the library. So this is the library containing all the blocks that you may use to build your website. We have started the page from the template, but you can also start the page from scratch and adding blocks one by one, editing them. You can create a web page from scratch. All right. So this is how you add blocks, and here each template is a nice example of the blocks that are nicely mixed in terms of design and in terms of functionality. So you don't need to worry a lot about if the spacing is okay. It's very difficult to make a mistake using Tilda. Even if you start from scratch and adding blocks one by one, they are designed already in a way that all the spacing and all the design will complement each other. All right, so don't worry about the design. Even if you don't have the design skills, most probably you will do a great job on Tilda. Okay, if you're not sure about your skills, then pick up a template and just start from it as we're doing now. Okay, so before you are going into the editor, you need to prepare several things in advance for your online store. So what are these things? So first of all, you need to understand the structure. Okay, which block follows which block on your web page. Understand if you need only one page or you need a multi-page website. For example, this one is a one-page website. Let me show you a preview. So this is one page, and despite we have a menu, all the menu items will bring me to the blocks on this very page. Okay, so I just switch, you see, I switch to different blocks within one page. And then I click on the product card. There is a pop-up that opens. I can check the photo of the product. I click buy now. Then there is a product card, a shopping cart, where I need to fill in certain fields, which are customizable, and I do the checkout. Okay. Another nice thing while we are in the preview mode that I want to show you is the adaptability. So what is this? Or responsiveness. All the Tilda blocks, except for the zero block that you do everything manually. So all the blocks from the library are responsive by default. What does it mean? It means that you do only once the design. So you create this design on the desktop view, and then after, if you switch to different screens, for example, to the mobile screen, and if you see, open the website from the mobile or from the tablet, all these blocks and the designs are, they actually adapt to the screen size. You see, if I switch to the horizontal mode of the tablet, it's a bit different. If I go to the mobile, the menu changes, and if you click on it, it is organized differently from the desktop view. Okay, so one thing that also adds to the reasons why you might want to build your online store on Tilda is that all the blocks are adaptable. You don't need to do several designs for the mobile version, for the tablet version, and for the desktop version. Everything is already responsive. Very good. We're going back to the editor. And I was going to tell you what you need to prepare in advance before starting the design. So in advance, I will show you what I have prepared. So I prepared several products, which are here, that are the names. Yeah, each product should have a photo, maybe several photos. If there are several options, for example, several colors of the item, prepare several pictures which are taken from the same very angle, with the same light, but showing the products of different colors. Okay. Then prepare the title for each product and prepare the price, obviously, and the small description if you need it. Okay. So here are my here is my copy for this website. So just to sum up what you need to do in advance, you need to understand about the structure of your website, what follows what section follows what section. Then you need to understand about the number of the products. Prepare the titles, prices, descriptions, optional, and images for each product. And then you're good to go, and you can go to Tilda and start designing. All right, so for the cover page, I will start from the cover page. Here is the text. So first of all, I would like to change the design of this cover page. Since on Tilda there is a wide variety of different blocks, there are plenty of different covers that I can choose from. So if I hover over the cover block, on the top left corner, I will have this drop-down menu, which if you choose this, if you turn on the toggle keep content on switch, will allow you to switch the block design within one category. In my case, this is the cover page category, and use another design of the very same category. So what I want to use is the block with the text and a button on the image, like this. Now, I would like to modify the text. To do this, I go to my notes, and this is the title. I just copy it. I click once to the text on Tilda, and I already can edit it. So the editing, as I said, is very intuitive. It's very intuitive, and it's going on right into the browser and right inside of the layout that you have. All right, so you click on the text. There is a panel for text editing that appears on its own on top, and you can just highlight the text that you want to modify and fill in to paste the text that you want to use. You see, I need to change the color because now my text is white and the background is white as well. So to change the color is very easy. You go on this on top, and you click on text color, change it to the black one. It's okay. Right. Next, how to save it. So there is no save button because you don't need it. Everything saves automatically as soon as you click outside of this text box. I just click on here and it's saved. If I made a mistake and I want to undo my action, here is the undo button on top, right? So let me paste the description underneath. Yeah, I will show you for the description. I will show you another way of working with the text on Tilda. So as you may already notice, there are two buttons on the left. Apart from the button that allows you to switch the designs of your block, there is a settings button and the content button. So the content button allows you to modify the content of the block. Obviously, what is it? It's the buttons, texts, images. Sometimes it's background videos. It depends on the block, right? Mainly it's text, images, and buttons. In the settings panel, it looks like this. You will modify the look of the block. We'll come back there in a moment. So first, content section. I click on it. You see here the title. Lindsay Chi is the title of my online store. This one I will delete, and I have a description, which I just paste into here. I save and close, and I check how it looks like. Okay, the description ended up being white as well. I modify it again over here, and now I have my title and description in order. But I have two things to modify. First of all, I want the title to be a bit bigger, and I will change the font size, which is the button is on top. Font size, I will use 72. Now, I guess I will better change the font size over here so that we'll see the difference right away in the editor. 36 pixels I will put for the description, save and close, and here it is. Now, I would like to change the background picture. How to do that? I go back to the content. Yeah, there are many ways to change the image. First of all, you can just, if you have already the images on your desktop, you can just drag and drop the image and it will be uploaded automatically. You can click on the image like this and upload the file. There is another option, but what to do if you don't have the image? If you don't have the image yet, for example, for your online store, there is a solution. which is a free solution. So you click here on the Search Photos button, and you end up in the Tilda images library that contains up to 600,000 photos and images, free for any type of usage, including the commercial. And I will just type here clothing, search, and here are all the images that I can use for clothing. Let me see. Let me see which one will go well for my cover. Since I have the cover page with an image on the right, it will be nice to have an image, something like this maybe. I like this one, quite abstract. Select. So you select the photo and it's getting uploaded on its own. Let's wait a little bit. Yeah, okay, it's done. Save and close. Let's see how it looks like. All right, cool. Yeah, quite nice. Lindsay Chi, designer, clothing online store. Now, we said that the settings button will help us to modify the look of the block. Let me see what we can do here. First of all, we can modify the text block width, which we don't need, honestly. Vertical alignment. Filter color, which will help us to increase the text legibility in case there are many small details on the image that prevent the text from being clear and understandable. Filter opacity, buttons, typography, animation, SEO, title tag, which is a very important thing. If you ever read about search engine optimization, and I will tell you a bit more later into the webinar how to use these settings, but in general you need to assign H1 title tag on the cover of each page that you have. That will actually simplify the job for the search robots, and they will find your page easier, and there will be therefore more chances for your page to appear in search results on Google. Okay, background image position, we can move it center right, for example. Let's save and see. Yeah, you see it's has been moved center left. Oops, center left. Yeah, it's better like this, definitely. And I save and close. So here is the design of our cover page. The last thing I want to modify here is the font. I think since we are creating a web page for the designer clothing, it's a designer brand, I would like to have another font. So how do I modify the font for the website? Here is a button on the top right corner, which is called More. It's a drop down. And here on the third, the fonts button is what I'm looking for. So at the moment, we have a Roboto font. This is the font library, which is free for all Tilda users, independently on which pricing plan you're using. So you can choose and apply one of those fonts for the entire website. Apart from these fonts, you can also click Advanced Settings. This will bring you to the site settings, and here you may add any fonts from Google Font, Adobe Fonts library, and also upload your own font via CSS file or just upload font files. Okay, so on Tilda, basically, you are free to choose any font you want for your website. Let's close and go back to the editor. So the font I want to use for my website is Georgia. I just click on it, and all the fonts, all the text boxes are modified with the new font. Now it looks better. Okay, let's go ahead. And the second block over here, I want to change the text here. So this is my new text. I just copy it from my notes, double click, paste, and it's done. Okay. If you have noticed, the text, the font size is a bit smaller now. So I go to the content section. I will highlight the whole text I will go to the font size and I will modify it. I will put it 36, just like just like the description. Save and close. Yeah, that's better. And I will put a dot here. All right. So we have done the cover page and the second blog. Then what do we have next? We have a women's collection, men's collection, and accessories. The thing is that in my shop, there are no accessories. So I would like to delete all these this number of blocks that were created for the accessories. How do I delete a block? Very easy. On the top right corner, there is a button with a trash can. You will not make a mistake, so you just click delete, and the block is deleted. Again, the second one is deleted as well. Okay, now going back, and let's see what else should I modify. So since I took away one of the sections on the website, I would like to modify the menu as well, because in the menu, as you see, there is a menu item called accessories. So how do I modify the menu? I hover over this blog and I go to the content. In the content, I'm looking for the menu items tab. Click on it and I have all the menu items in front of me. Next to them, I can see the anchor links that bring me to specific places of the page and help users to navigate between among the sections. Okay, so what I need to delete is this accessories. Here is a small cross. I just click on it and it's done. Save and close. There is no more accessories. Let me show you the preview. Yeah, the accessories menu item is gone. Back to editing. Down here, I have another kind of a menu, which is at the bottom of the page. Here, I also need to modify it. So I click content, accessories, and I click on the cross. Save and close. Great. Now the logic of my website is correct. Now going back to the women's collection section. What do I want to modify here? Here I have a number of the products that were already pre-designed and preloaded. I want to use my products, right? So I have my products with my descriptions, with my prices and pictures. How do I modify the product cards? Let me show you. There are several ways to do this. First one is to just drag and drop your picture instead of the picture here. So I do this, and you see the picture uploads on its own. To change the text, I'll just copy my text, highlight here the title of the product, paste, and it's done. To change the price, I do the same thing. I highlight the price over here and pay attention, there is an old price because there is a discount on this item, and I also have the price for the I also have an old price for this item. So this is one way of modifying the product cards. What if you need to add a new product card? Okay, for this you go to the content panel of the blog, and here you see how the items or the products or the services, depends on what you're selling, are organized. They are organized item by item, which is very nice and very, very handy, because anytime you can move them. For example, I will put my pullover down, and on top I will upload another item, which will be black blazer. I upload file like this. I just drag and drop. I will modify the title of this product, the text I don't have, and the price is 419. Pay attention that we don't need to use the currency over here, because the currency is set up in the site settings, and I will show you how to choose the currency. On Tilda shop you can choose any currency of the world, but by default you have American dollars. Okay, so here we go. I will delete the previous picture, which I don't need anymore, and I will only use the picture for the black blazer that I want to use. Save and close. Let me show you how it looks like. what it looks like. That's it. Let me just quickly modify the third product, which is a wool blazer, I guess. No, which is a silk camisole. Okay. Up the price, copy and paste, and it's done. And now the interesting moment when I need to add another item. So I go back to content, I scroll down these items, and here is a button, add new item. Pretty straightforward, right? So over here, I do the same thing. I upload the picture, I paste the text, the title, and I paste the price of my product. Save and close, and here is the fourth item. Now, I don't really like the design when you have the 3 items in a row and then 1 item only with plenty of white space on the right. So how can I fix it in case I only have 4 products in this category? To fix it, I need another button that helps me to modify the block, which is called settings, okay? Because it is responsible for the look of the block. I go to settings, and here are several tabs. So what I need here is basically the cards, okay? So because each item can be called also a product card. I click on the cards, and I see the first setting is what I'm looking for. Number of blocks per row. It is 3 now, so you can choose from 1 to 4 for your online store. I choose 4. Okay, then after you can flexibly modify plenty of things, height, alignment, vertical spacing between elements, and much more. I save and close, and here we go. Oops, I see that here we don't have a button, add to cart. We just didn't add it. I go back to the content panel of the blog, and I check the previous card. First of all, I delete the description, and here I have the information about the button. The button title is add to cart, and I would like to have this button also for my 4th item. Here it is. We are good to go. So this was one of the ways to add products to your online stores, to upload your custom products just in the editor using the content panel of the product cards blog. There is another way, which is much better for the online store, for the large online stores with plenty of different items. In a situation when it will take too long for you to upload them one by one, you can use the product catalog. And I will show you this on using the men's collection example. So this is another blog, product cards blog, and I go back to content. I go all the way down, and here you can see the tab which is called Shop Products from the Catalog. And this is the button that allows me to go to the catalog. But before I go to the catalog, it's important to remember that if you already uploaded some products through the content panel of the blog in the editor, just like we did with the women's collection, and you want to use them and not lose them when you create a catalog, it is possible. It is possible. So yeah, I guess if we go here, there will be this button because all right. I'll show you a little bit later this option. So we just, for the moment, we just go to the product catalog, and this is what it looks like. Get started with the product catalog. Important thing is that apart from uploading images and titles one by one, you can also upload a CSV file or UML files with the list of products. And you can also export your items afterwards from your Tilda shop. So it's very flexible, and you can use these lists afterwards for your other activities. So keep it in mind. Get started with product catalog, and this is the example catalog with apples, pears, and bananas. I would delete them all. And And now I will go back to the, to our online store page. And I will check this function because it was a very nice function when you can, copy products to catalog. So first you create a catalog, and then if you have already existing products in the editor, you can click this button, copy products to catalog from this block. All right, so let's click it all. Adding was successful, added 3 products to the catalog. Now I go back to the catalog and I already have these 3 items from my editor that are automatically saved in the catalog. Just to give you an idea of how a product catalog looks, the product card looks in the catalog, sorry. This is the managing part of the store. So what you can customize for the product: title, description, text. You can upload files, several files for each product. Okay, you can modify the price. Obviously, you can add an old price, which will be with a strike through and showing your customers that there is a discount on this item. SKU, quantity, product variants, additional options such as different sizes or colors. Okay, then you can add categories, characteristics, tabs, and specifically set the SEO for each product. Okay, so that each product will be indexed by the search robots and will be searchable on the net, which is very important, I think, if you have an online store. Okay, so if I want to add a product and I use the catalog, how do I do this? There are also several options. First of all, it's very obvious by clicking this nice button, add product. The title of the product, so my title is the blue denim jacket. I click add product and there is a card for the new product which has been created. I upload the photo. Very good. I copy the price. Great. And I would also like to add several size options for this jacket. How do I do that? I click additional options, option name, size, and option values. So just read this hint that will help you to understand how to format the text. Set the option values, specifying each value on a separate line. Very good. So XS, S, M, L, XL. Save and close. So now I have 4 items in my catalog. If you have 400, for example, or 4,000, you can import your products from CSV and UML. As we just said, this is done by clicking on this 3 dots button. The same is for exporting products, and you can also sync your online store with Commerce Cement. Great. Settings for the catalog, you can check it here. You can add a product header and footer, and some additional settings. Product categories is an important setting. I will delete the fruits one, and I will add a category, men's and women's, because these are the categories for our store, right? So for the moment, we only have the men's items in the catalog, and I will tick them all, and I will manage the categories for them. So choose an action, add to category, choose a category, men's, apply, saved successfully. Now, if I go and check the product card, scroll down toward the category, you can see product categories, men's, okay? It was added to the men's category. Now, I will close the catalog because you don't need to save anything as well. Everything is synchronized on its own. And I will scroll up to the block with the ladies collection items. I will click content, and I would like to copy those items to the catalog as well. Great, was copied. I go back to the catalog. Voila, we have 4 ladies items added to the catalog. I will select them and I will manage their categories. We'll go again. We'll do the same thing. Add to category, women's, apply, and all of these 4 items have been added to the category called women's. Okay, you can add as many categories as you need and arrange your products accordingly. Filters is another useful thing that you can use. Create new filter. You can filter the your items by the price, brand, category, availability, and so on. Let's do by price. Create a new filter. All right, great. So we just close the catalog, okay? Or we can just click on the online store, which is the name of our website, to come back. And click here to come back to the editor of the page. So on the page, we don't see any significant changes. Why not? Well, this is because when we add and we change something in the product catalog, we need to come back to the editor, go to the product card block, click content, and assign the products from the catalog to this block. Okay, here you see we have all products, men or women. Here we would like to add the men's collection. So in one click, all the items that we specified as men's category items in the catalog will be added to this block. You don't need to do one by one manually. Okay, you save a lot of time. So save and close, and voila, all of the four are added, as well as the filter that we have added by price. Now I will change also the number of items per row for this block. I'll go to settings, cards, number of blocks per row, 4. Save and close. Here we are. Very good. So I have shown you how to add products. And there are two ways to add products to the blocks on Tilda: manually in the editor or manually in the catalog. And third option is by uploading the CSV files, the list of products that you have already, to the catalog. Very good. Now, let me tell you something about the payment systems. Because we need to accept online payments, we need to add some payment systems to allow people to pay us online. How do we do this? So we do this in the site settings. To go there, we click More, Site Settings. Great. So here is the panel which you are going to use to manage the entire website. Okay, these are the settings for the entire website. Plenty of tabs on the left. What I want to pay your attention on now is the payment systems tab. Okay, we go directly there, and here we see what we have to set up. First of all, currency format and currency, the currency that you use for your online store. So any currency you would like, you just set it here. You can change the currency symbol, the position of it, decimal separators, and so on. And then you can choose payment services. So let me show you how you can go around it. First of all, there is a very nice payment option, which is called cash on delivery. That means that when a person receives the delivery, he or she will be able to pay cash to the delivery man. How to set it up? Very easy. You just click cash on delivery, title type of the payments. This is what the people will see in the cart, the customers. Success URL in case you have one. If you want them to redirect to the page of the new collection or to the special discount, for example, upon their order, you can specify its URL over here. And success message like thank you for placing your order, or we will call you back in 10 minutes, and so on. I add, and this payment method has been added successfully. Now I have one connected payment system, which is called cash on delivery, and you have the status of it active. Okay, in case you need to edit anything, you can always do this. You just click here, edit, and you're back to the editing panel of the payment method. We go back and we proceed with adding more payment services, because it's a nice thing to allow people to choose how they would like to pay. It is something basic that we are all used to. It is a user experience which we all are looking for. If we have only one payment option, for example, only PayPal, it's going to be very strange for us. in the major, in the majority of the cases. Okay, so here on Tilda you have cash on delivery, PayPal, Stripe to checkout, bank transfer option. Custom payment gateway is a very nice thing for developers. In case you have your own payment system that you want to integrate into Tilda, you can do it on your own by using this custom payment gateway option, and you can also create promo codes for your customers. So let's proceed and add a PayPal email. I just use an example email. Payment type, you have to choose whether it's a purchase or a donation. You put currency, use dollar, that's correct. Shipping, enable or disable. Payment widget language, success and failure URLs. Then, important things, test mode. First, you can test your PayPal settings. And if you want to test before going live, or you want to go live and still test the payments, then you should take away this tick so that the test mode will be enabled. If you're ready to go live, then you can disable test mode and go live. Then you please select this option over here. Okay, send info to data collection services only after payment. That is up to you. Notification URL, very good. And the title, this is what the customers will see in their shopping carts. It is modifiable. Let's do it like this, add. And the PayPal was added as well. You can see here the second payment method that we have added. And I would like to add a Stripe as well, which is a very popular payment method. Okay. Here I will need to add a publishable key and secret key. It's very easy because you can just go to your Stripe account from this using this link over here and just copy your publishable key, paste it here, oops, and then reveal test key, secret key, which is test in my case because I'm testing the account yet. You see it's test data. Just for this webinar. If you do everything for real, then you need to make sure that it's not a test account that you have. Okay, here you can choose the payment method, again the currency, shipping and other settings. You click add, and Stripe payment method was also added. What do you do next? I'm going back to the editor by clicking online store, my page, and I'm back to the editor. Very good. And now I would like to see how my shopping cart works for my visitors. To do this, I would like to publish my page. So this is the main, one of the most important buttons in Tilda, which is called publish. I click on it, and right after I need to select the site address. So my website URL address. And here there is an interesting thing, because you can choose whether to use the Tilda free subdomain, which means that you will add this part over here that will be a custom part, for example, my clothing store. And then the second part of the URL will be predefined and will be called tilda.ws. And this address will be for free forever for you. Otherwise, if you have a custom URL address, you will have to pay for it, but then you can also assign it on Tilda, and then you will get rid of this tilda ws ending of your URL. Okay, so you can choose between two options. Save and continue. And voila, my online store is live. Let me check it out. Very nice. This is the cover. About. Great. Women's collection. Let me try to add something to the cart. I will click on the item. A pop-up appears. I can check the image, the description, the price, the title. I click buy now, and here is the shopping cart. Very good. So I can see that I need to fill in my name, email, and phone address. And here are the payment methods we just added. Cash on delivery, credit card, or PayPal, credit card via Stripe. Very nice. If I close the cart, you see that there is a sign of the shopping cart. It appears only after a any item has been added to this cart. So before that, there is no sign. Once the customer adds an item, then the sign of the shopping cart appears. Very good. Let me check here. If I click on this jacket, here we have, as you remember, specified the different size options for this jacket. And here they are. This is how you can, as a customer, choose the size. You can also modify in the advanced settings the price for each size. So for example, if the XL jacket will cost more, this will be automatically added to the total cost of the purchase. Okay, so here we have several items in the cart. Very nice. I close it. So the payment methods work. The filter, I guess, works. Let me do, for example, up to 80. Then the jacket should disappear, and it did. Very good. The filter works. The shopping cart works. What else is missing in our online store? Well, we can modify many other things, and let me show you how to modify actually the fields of the shopping cart that a customer has to fill in. We go down and we look for the shopping cart block, which is, to set up a shopping cart, you need to add a shopping cart, unless you use the template that already has a shopping cart block inside. In order to add the shopping cart block, if you're creating your online store from scratch, you can go to the block library, scroll down, choose the store section, and here is the first block, which is called shopping cart with an order form. This is the block. Okay, I can add it, but there is an error because two shopping carts cannot be added to one page. So one shopping cart per page. All right, I will remove the new one and I will modify the existing one. So to modify the product cart fields, I will go to this input field tab, and here I see that input 1 is name, your name, and it is required. You can modify everything. You see, you can take away the stick, and so the name of the customer will not be required to place an order. You can also modify the type of the field. There are plenty. Instead of the name, you can ask them to provide you a phone number, an email address, questions, drop down, anything you want, a promo code, date, time, website, text comment, white space, you name it. What I wanted to show you is how you can add delivery options. So let's leave the name field over here, the email, okay, the phone number, let's say I don't want to add a phone number, and I will just delete this item. And I will add another input field, which I will specify as delivery variants, because we don't have the delivery options for the moment. Input title, delivery options, and variants. Set variants by dividing them with the new line. So here I have prepared, and I have 3 delivery options, which are called pickup option. When a person goes to the shop and picks up the item, which costs nothing. Courier delivery, which costs $20, and international delivery, which is a bit more expensive, almost $90. So the format of the text over here is described just under the input field. The delivery method should be divided with the enter, and to specify the price, you can add the equal sign plus the price in numbers. All right, and you can make it required. Save and close. Very good. Now let's publish the page and see how the delivery options, what do they look like. We have already, you see, we just left the page and came back, but our products that we have added to the cart are saved over there. Oh, I can see the question over here, and I will come back as soon as we're gonna check the delivery options. So I click on the cart, and let's see, the delivery options just appeared. You can see that there is no more phone number field that we have deleted. Instead, we can choose pickup, courier delivery, or international delivery, and the total price changes automatically as we select different delivery options. As you see, up. All right, so this thing works very good. Now let me go back to the chat and read the question. So, hi, I'm interested to apply for an internship freelance part-time role for the UI designer, UX researcher for Tilda, as well as community manager in personal. Tilda has helped me a lot. Well, thank you very much for this comment. I think you may drop us a line on our social media. You can just go to Instagram and DM us, and you will be suggested the right person to talk to. But thank you again for your comment. So let's go back to the editor, and the next thing I want to show you today is how to collect and manage orders. So let's say people start ordering your products, but you need to keep this information somewhere to be able to ship them the items and manage all these orders, right? How do you do this? So on Tilda, there are two ways to do this. You can use the integrated data collection services, and you can use the built-in Tilda CRM. Both options should be set up in the site settings. So we go back to more, site settings, back to site settings, right? And we go to forms. Under the forms tab, you can choose one or several of data collection services that will help you to organize, to receive and organize the orders from your shop. This also is very useful for the online forms. So in case you have a subscription form, so in case you are, have a blog or do the email newsletter every month and creating the email base, using the subscription form, you will also want to connect these data collection services. So let me show how they work. So for example, there is an email, Google Sheets, Telegram, Trello, several CRM options, email marketing services, and so on. I will show you how Google Sheets work. So I will I will choose the Google Sheets. I have to grant a access to my Google account. Very good. Now I close it and I go back to, I save the changes in the site settings. I go back to the editor. I scroll all the way down to the shopping cart. I go to the content section, and here I have the connected services, which, a new connected service, which is called Google Sheets. Okay, I need to add a tick over here. Save and close. And the second thing I need to do is to republish the page. From now on, any order that I receive will end up in the Google Sheets table that will be created automatically by Tilda, and I will have all the information about the order. Let me show you how it works. For example, my name Elizabeth, my email. I'll put something like this. Delivery options, pickup. Okay, courier delivery, and I will pay cash on delivery. I click checkout. Thank you, your data has been submitted. Now, you as a online store owner, what should you do? You go to your site settings, back, forms tab. Here you have the connected service, which is Google Sheet, and this is the clickable link to the actual Google Sheet table that was created for this specific page. I click on it, and magic, I see the order I have just placed over here. You see, name, email, delivery options, payment system, payment ID, product total amount, currency, product status, delivery, shipping address, comment request, plenty of columns with all the information you need to have about your lead, about your customer. Same thing you can receive to your email, to your messages, Slack, Telegram, so on, and other services. So this is very handy. Another handy thing is to connect the Tilda CRM, which is a powerful, built-in, and free tool available for Tilda users. Online store, I will call this list, which allows us also to manage your leads. Okay, here it's even more, the interface is better compared to the Google Sheets because you can do many things. I will show you in a second. So we just added a online store list in our CRM, and I want to connect this list to the website so that the system knows that whatever order comes from this website should go to this online store list in my Tilda CRM. I click on this button, connect this list to a website. Very good. And I choose the online store, add, republish. I need to republish every time. Please don't forget to do this. And let's do another test. Place another test order. My name, my email address, checkout. Oops. Yeah, you see, they prevent me from sending the form with a mistake, which is a nice thing so that you will not receive plenty of the spam and just orders with the errors. I click checkout. Thank you. The data has been submitted. Now let's go back to our dashboard. CRM is over here. Online store. And yeah, there are no... Wait, it was not republished. Let's publish again. Apparently something didn't work. Very interesting. Yeah, you see, maybe we did not republish in a right manner. Let me just publish the page again, and I will place the order again just to show you how the orders look in the Tilda CRM. Elizabeth 2, I would put test elizabeth@mail.com, career, checkout. Oops. I am not supposed to use numbers for the name, which is, yeah, fair enough. Very good. So in our Google Sheets, more and more orders are created. Let's go back to the dashboard and check the CRM. Yes, finally we have received an order. You see, email address, name, phone number. We don't have this input field, otherwise we would have a phone number of the lead over here. Date and time, delivery options, and some numbers. So you have two view types, table type and Kanban view. Okay, Kanban is very nice if you have a funnel, so that you can move the lead as a card from one funnel to another. It's a little bit like Trello works if you have ever worked in this program. And then each order will be will have a set of information that you can add by contacting them. You can modify them as you want. You can add comments, and it all will help you and your sales team to manage all the orders and all the customers you have as a business. Very good. Let's go back to dashboard, online store, site settings. Next thing I want to show you is how to track the statistics. Okay, so you created an online store, but you want to know which products are more popular, which products receive more views, which products receive more orders, and so on. So this information will help you a lot to make further decisions on the design part and on the business part, and so on. So analytics is, of course, very important. Until that, you have the built-in analytics, which are here, and also you have a possibility to integrate Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, and Facebook Pixel. I am going to show you the website statistics. So you click here, and here you see two tabs for website and for online store. Since we have online store, we are more interested in this tab. So I switch to online store tab, and we already have several statistics inputs, some data, because we have done some activities, orders, and so on. So which metrics do we have in the built-in statistics? Total sales, total orders, average order value, conversion, repeat purchase rate, and device type. Showing how your customers look. Which gadgets do they use to check your online store, which is important to understand if you need a mobile-first website or not. Total orders, total sales. You have seen the top ordered products, okay, with their cards, with the amount and quantity. Plenty of data that you can use to draw the conclusions. You can have a daily and monthly view, okay? So this is how the website statistics work for online stores on Tilda. Very good. To connect Google Analytics, you just need to click over here, give the access to your Google account, and it will be connected. Very good. Now, speaking about the advanced options, I want to show you a very nice feature that has been added recently, and I think we did not announce it yet anywhere, but I am going to show you now. This feature, which is called favorites. So apart from adding to the product cart, to the shopping cart, you can also add items that you liked so that they will be saved over there in the favorites. And when you come back to the website, for example, a month later, when you decided finally to buy something, you will still have these favorites saved and you will be able to do so. So I will just add just down here, not to modify the design of my website. I will click on the plus icon, scroll all the way down, store, shopping cart. We have one, and here's the favorites. So this is what I'm looking for, ST110, the number of the block. I have added to the page, and look what happened. All the items now have this nice heart symbol. And let's look at the published page. I'll just Voila. So this is the page with the favorites block. Obviously, you don't have this block in your design, okay? But what it does, it adds all these hearts to the products, and when you add an item to the favorites, you are notified about it, and you have this icon with the favorites, favorite products. Okay, if I add several products to the favorites, and I would add several products to the cart, I will have both cart and favorite icons on top here. If I, for example, leave this page and come back, I don't lose these items. Okay, they are saved over there, which is quite handy for your customers. Very good. And the last thing that I would like you to show in the editor is another block for the items, for the products. Okay, so far we used this ST300 block, but there is another one that I like very much, and that allows us to use some advanced options, and this is the block ST320N. Okay, product cards with buttons and sidebar filters. So here your customers receive a plenty of freedom to modify and to check your items just as it is handy for them. So let's say you have created a new product card block and you want to add products from your catalog. How do you do it in one click? Very easy. You go to the content panel of the block. You see here, show products from the catalog. You click and you choose all products, save and close. All the products are added to the block. Okay, with the hearts because we have the favorite block on. Very nice. Now I publish the page, I reload it, and I will show you how it works. So here you have the price range, okay, on the left. Then you can switch between categories and show only men or only women's clothes. If I also go back to the editor yeah, you can modify and add some more filters, but I think I will not do it because, yeah, in case you need it, you will understand how to do it. Following the instructions in our guide, the link of the guide I attached to the description of this video. You will find it over there in our help center. There is a guide for every step of creating the online store, from working with the shopping cart, adding products, modifying products, adding filters, categories, whatever you may think of. Okay, in case you didn't find the right section or the right answer to your question, you can always contact our support team. How to contact our support? Very easy. Over here, in any screen of the Tilda interface, there is this round button with the question mark, which you can click, and you end up in the help center. So this is kind of a small help center widget, which is always with you. And you can use, for example, the keywords shopping cart to search all the help center articles. And here are the questions. How do I add a cart to my website? And there is a quick answer and the link to the help center article that will show you step by step how to add a shopping cart. Okay. So please do use this because it will help you to save enormous amount of time. You can also check our video tutorials. There is a video tutorial on how to make an online store on Tilda. Okay, and the most popular categories of questions: domain, site settings, page editing, online store, with all the information about online store, SEO, and so on. Okay, and then if you need to contact our support, you click this send us a message button, and you basically send a message to our support team. Very good. So basically this is all I wanted to tell you today. I'm very happy that you were curious to see how to create an online store on Tilda. I think it's quite a handy and quick way to create an online store, as well as to sell something online, whatever it is, single products or services. I invite you to go to the Tilda Education and explore this online learning resource, which is completely free, offered by us, by our experts, where you may expand your knowledge on the web design and digital marketing. And you have the entire course on how to build a landing page, and plenty of long articles and guides explaining you how to do certain things on the web. You have video tutorials here, so please go ahead and use this resource. It's very nice and will help you to really speed up your understanding of this digital and web design sphere. All right, then I would like to thank you very much for watching this webinar, and I would like to tell you again and remind you that, first of all, in the chat you will find the promo code for 1 free month of all the features of Tilda, which is a personal plan. Okay, you will be able to build an entire website without any restrictions, publish it, and go online. So please do use it. It's a very nice opportunity to have an extended period of using Tilda with all its features. I also invite you to follow us on on social media. We are on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook. We post plenty of design tips and tricks, some advice. We like to interact with our readers, with our users. So please don't hesitate and send us questions. And also, of course, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to be very happy. Leave the comments under this video so that I know if you liked it or not and what can I improve. You can also like or dislike this video. Would be nice to have your feedback. And well, we are always here to help you, and I'm very excited to see you in a couple of weeks with another webinar on how to create another type of website. Okay, for the moment, thanks a lot and see you soon. Bye-bye.